Welcome to this explainer. Okay, today we are getting incredibly practical and honestly, it's going to be completely transformative for your daily workflow. We're talking about building the ultimate productivity app, a bespoke AI control center. Think of it as a God mode dashboard that literally lets you run an entire business, or heck, even your whole life from a single unified tab.
To really set the stage here, consider this thought from AI creator Matt Wolf. He completely hit the nail on the head regarding a massive shift happening in tech right now. You know, the real magic of AI? It's shifting away from just generic chatbots or, image and video generators. Sure, those are fun, but they can kind of feel like just marginal improvements after a while. What's absolutely firing up the cutting edge of the industry right now is using AI to build hyper-personalized bespoke tools. We're talking about mini applications perfectly tailored to exactly how you individually work.
Let's think about your current morning routine for a second. If you're like most of us, it probably involves frantically bouncing between a dozen different tabs, right? You check industry sites like TechCrunch, you drown in 50 unread newsletters, you pull up X and YouTube to check your analytics, maybe you do a quick vanity search to see if anyone is mentioning your brand. It is an exhausting, chaotic mess of information overload. But think about this contrast. The Control Center workflow completely replaces all of that. You get one centralized, AI-curated dashboard that is quietly working in the background, deduplicating stories, ranking priorities, and tracking your metrics while you sleep. Just imagine the absolute relief of opening exactly one tab to start your day.
Okay, let's dive into the roadmap for today. We're going to cover the ultimate AI dashboard, your personal intelligence agency, automating your inbox, tracking audience and tasks, installing the control center, and finally, hosting on the cloud. By the end of this, you won't just learn about a cool tool, you'll know exactly how to clone and host it yourself.
Right. Let's kick things off with Section 1, the ultimate AI dashboard, a single tab for everything.
So what exactly is this thing? Well, Matt Wolf actually built the initial bones of this using an AI coding assistant called Codex, specifically leveraging the 5.6 Sol-High model. What he ended up with is the Control Center. It's a bespoke, open-source AI dashboard that acts as your central hub for industry news, brand mentions, newsletters, tasks, and audience metrics. And because it's bespoke, you can iterate on it for hours, like obviously making sure dark mode is the default setting, because, come on, we aren't psychos.
Moving right along to Section 2, your personal intelligence agency, looking at the industry and mentions tabs.
Now, what's really interesting here is how customizable this industry tab is. Think of it as a vastly superior, context-aware version of Google Alerts. You get to dictate the exact parameters of what you consume. You can tell the AI to track specific sources directly, like just the OpenAI or Anthropic blogs. Or you can set up keyword targeting to scrape the wider web for terms like machine learning or neural networks. You can even explicitly exclude topics you're just totally sick of hearing about. But here's the real game changer. If you plug in an AI API key, the dashboard uses AI-assisted priority ranking. So instead of just a dumb chronological list, it actually reads the articles, summarizes them, and ranks them based on what matters to your specific goals. Plus, one-click archiving when you're done.
But the Mentions tab, that's where the AI really flexes its muscles, with this brilliant feature called identity-aware filtering. If you've ever set up a regular alert for a common name, you know the absolute pain of false positives. Like Matt Wolf shares his name with a pro golfer, a real estate agent, and apparently there's even a show coming out where David Harbour plays a character named Matt Wolf. No way, right? But this dashboard is smart enough to know the difference. It filters out all that irrelevant noise so you only see mentions that are actually about your specific websites, your social handles, and your true digital identity.
Let's jump into Section 3, automating your inbox. Specifically, the Newsletters tab. We are seriously escalating the value here because we're talking about an AI that literally reads your emails for you. To really grasp the sheer scale of this, consider this number, 48. This dashboard securely connects to a dedicated Gmail account via Google OAuth. In Matt's specific setup, he has it actively monitoring 48 different industry newsletters at the exact same time. I mean, imagine trying to click through and read 48 dense, link-heavy emails every single morning. That's practically a full-time job.
But the crucial point is this second number, 156. From those 48 separate newsletters, the AI quietly opened every single one, read the contents, extracted the actual news, and, this is absolutely huge, deduplicated them. So if 5 different newsletters all reported on the exact same software update, the AI combined them into just one item. It refined everything down to a highly prioritized list of exactly 156 active, unique stories. You're getting all the alpha with absolutely none of the inbox bloat.
All right, Section 4, Tracking Audience and Tasks, Unifying the Workflow.
The Audience tab establishes a baseline for your metrics and brilliantly illustrates how this dashboard replaces all those scattered to-do apps and clunky social media tools. You just plug in your profiles, YouTube, X, LinkedIn, Instagram, TikTok, and every 24 hours it tracks your total subscriber growth across all platforms in clean, colorful charts. You can see at a glance exactly where your audience lives and what's growing the fastest. It totally eliminates the need to manually log into 5 different websites.
And right alongside that audience data, your daily operations are completely centralized on the Today page and Tasks tab. You can create one-time tasks, like reviewing a contract, or set up daily recurring ones. As you check them off, it calculates this really satisfying daily completion percentage. Plus, anytime you stumble across a great article or tweet in your customized news feeds, you can instantly kick it over to a dedicated Reminders folder. You can even add personal notes on exactly why you saved it in the first place. The whole shebang stays in one neat, centralized ecosystem.
On to Section 5, Installing the Control Center and the Open Source Secret.
Now you might be wondering, okay, how much does a bespoke SaaS product like this cost? Well, it doesn't. This isn't a paid product. It is a completely free open source GitHub repository that you can literally clone right now. Let me walk you through how ridiculously simple this is. Step 1, just copy the GitHub URL for the project. Step 2, open an AI coding environment like Codex or Claude Code. Step 3, paste the URL and give it the prompt, clone this repo for me. That takes about 7 seconds. Step 4, prompt it again, install dependencies and start my local host. Guys, even if you're using a basic, lightweight model like 5.6 Luna, this entire installation takes less than 3 minutes from start to finish. You get a fresh, secure version of the dashboard right in your browser.
Once it's installed, it's totally up to you how much AI you actually want to inject into it. The app works perfectly fine as a basic aggregator without any AI attached at all. But if you just paste in a single API key from OpenAI, Anthropic, Google Gemini, or Grok, you instantly unlock all that magical summarization and priority ranking we talked about. And for sure, if you are highly privacy conscious, this is designed to connect seamlessly to local offline models via LM Studio or Allama. That means your data never, ever leaves your personal computer.
Finally, Section 6, Hosting on the Cloud. This is a massive quality of life bonus.
So here's a question for you. Do you want to access your bespoke dashboard from anywhere and not just your local computer? Because the one minor limitation of a local host setup is that it only runs on the specific machine you installed it on, and only while that computer is awake. But what if you're traveling? What if you want to check your prioritized news digest from your phone while you're waiting in line at a coffee shop?
Well, if you have a paid ChatGPT Pro plan, the solution is astonishingly easy. You can actually host this entire application on ChatGPT's servers for absolutely no extra charge. All you do is open the project folder within ChatGPT and give it this one simple prompt. Build this entire project on @sites. In about 21 minutes, the AI will deploy your bespoke app to the cloud and hand you a custom URL. This link is locked securely behind your own personal ChatGPT login, so it's super secure. But you can now manage your entire business from your phone, a hotel laptop, or literally anywhere in the world.
So what does this all mean for us? We're seeing firsthand how the nature of AI is fundamentally shifting toward giving us the power to build our own customized, hyper-efficient tools. You now have the exact blueprint and the open source code to completely revolutionize how you process information. So the only question left is this. Will you keep drowning in a chaotic sea of manual tabs, scattered to-do lists, and endless emails? Or will you take 3 minutes to command an AI to build your ultimate control center today? The choice is entirely yours. Thanks for joining me on this explainer, and I will catch you in the next one.